I do not endorse the consumption of alcohol. तो मैं जानता नहीं हूँ कि मेरे साथ साथ कौन है. I will be filing a PIL. This is an issue that is much larger than any one film. The timing really is related to the state government's decision and not to my movie. सच बात यह है that I'm not much of a drinker. Power to youth. I want to state for the record that I do not endorse the consumption of alcohol. Alcohol can damage health, it can ruin careers, and it can tear families apart. I have seen this personally, I have seen it firsthand. So I want this to be known to absolutely everyone. I feel that as members of a democratic society, it is our right, and sometimes it is our duty to stand up and ask whether our government is doing the right thing. The recent decision by the state government to raise the legal drinking age from 21 to 25 is, in my opinion, illogical and counterproductive. I will be filing a PIL requesting that the government review this law. If you are saying that alcohol is legal in this country, then anyone who is legally an adult should have the right to choose whether they want to partake or not. I have not yet filed the PIL. I am in conversation with my lawyers. I hold an OCI card, that is an Overseas Citizen of India. As such, I am not eligible to file a PIL. It will be filed on my behalf by my lawyers. तो मैं जानता नहीं हूँ कि मेरे साथ साथ कौन है, लेकिन ये सिर्फ एक बॉलीवुड की इशू नहीं है. इट इज़ नॉट जस्ट अबाउट द फिल्म इंडस्ट्री. आई विल बी वेरी हैप्पी इफ माई फ्रेंड्स इन द इंडस्ट्री विल सपोर्ट मी, बट आई फील दैट दिस इज अ कॉज विच इज मच बिगर देन दैट. आई वुड होप दैट अदर पीपल हु आर नॉन इंडस्ट्री पीपल वुड ऑल्सो सपोर्ट अस. मेरे लिए ये एक बहुत डेंजरस प्रेसिडेंट है. इट इज़ नॉट जस्ट अबाउट अल्कोहल, इट इज़ अबाउट फ्रीडम ऑफ चॉइस. इस देश में अगर आप कह रहे हैं कि कोई एक अडल्ट है, देन यू हैव टू लेट देम चूज. कल को if you set a precedent like this, the government can say कि यार population बहुत बढ़ गया है, so now you cannot have children, या फिर you cannot drive this kind of car. It is about personal freedom and personal choice. अगर आप चाहें, अगर आप मानते हैं कि alcohol इतनी बुरी चीज़ है, then by all means it can be banned. If something is illegal, I will never question it. I cannot deny that it might appear that way to many people. The truth of the matter is that this is an issue that is much larger than any one film. The timing really is related to the state government's decision and not to my movie. I have been interacting with the media on a daily basis for the last couple of weeks, and I have never spoken about this issue on the platform of my film. My film promotions are going on the side, and I do not feel that they need any kind of a boost from this. This is something that I chose to take up on a personal stage, on a personal platform. मेरा ये मानना है कि अगर आप इस स्टेट में अल्कोहल को अंडर 25 के लिए बैन करेंगे, यू विल डू टू मोर थिंग्स. यू विल क्रिएट क्रिमिनल्स आउट ऑफ एनीवन हु इज अंडर द एज ऑफ 25, बिकॉज nobody is going to stop drinking. They will bribe people, they will lead to greater corruption, they will get fake identification cards, and they will all become criminals. You will also give rise to a new criminal class. You will give rise to bootleggers. इस स्टेट में, इस शहर में कभी बूटलेगिंग का धंधा नहीं चलता था, and I promise you that from today it will start. This is a very serious mistake that is being made. अगर आपका ये मानना है कि बुरी चीज़ है, then by all means आपको बैन करना चाहिए. पर आप ये नहीं कह सकते हैं कि इस देश के कुछ लोगों के लिए अलाउड है और कुछ लोगों के लिए नहीं है. अगर आप एक अडल्ट हैं, अगर गवर्नमेंट का ये मानना है कि you are capable of getting married, of electing your government, of choosing who will lead our country, you are capable of joining the military, defending our country, and giving your life to protect your country, you still feel that this person is not capable of taking a responsible decision? This to me reeks of a very short-sighted approach. Such बात ये है that I'm not much of a drinker. Socially, of course, I do indulge, but it's not something that is much of a lifestyle for me. I did discuss it with him. The first question he asked me was, are you sure you want to do this? Do you feel very strongly about this? He said, unless you personally and morally feel very strongly for this, you should not go ahead. मैं चाहता हूँ कि मैं कोर्ट्स को अप्रोच करूँ, and the courts should mediate this. मेरा ये मानना है कि ये this is against our constitutional rights. If you are saying a person is an adult, then anything that is legal for an adult should be legal for them. You cannot change the standards like this. I'm by no means an expert. This is why, respectfully, I would request that the courts hear the case out. If I'm wrong, then I will back off. I will be starting a page on Facebook. I'm hoping to get a signature campaign going and not just from the youth, from anyone who is concerned about this. On Facebook, I'll be starting a page called Power to Youth. I have just met a lot of people and heard a lot of discussion about this. और सब लोग कहते हैं यार कुछ करना चाहिए, कुछ करना चाहिए, कुछ करना चाहिए, लेकिन कोई करते नहीं है। और इस देश की बहुत बड़ी बीमारी है। हम कंप्लेन करते हैं, हम कहते हैं कि यार कुछ बदलेगा नहीं, nothing will ever change, nothing will ever change. It's time to actually take action. If you're concerned about people drinking and driving, you post policemen outside. We have been very, very successful, particularly in the city, in enforcing helmet laws, seatbelt laws. 10 years ago, nobody wore a seatbelt, nobody wore a helmet. Today, people will do it because they are afraid that if they do not wear their seatbelt, they will be caught, they will be fined. That is how the police have enforced a law, and they have made the streets safer. The same way, you are concerned about people drinking and driving, enforce that law. I'm aware that the government is concerned about de-addiction. And as I stated right in the beginning, alcohol addiction is a very, very serious problem. It is a major health hazard. That being said, you cannot assume that people under the age of 25 are more prone to this. It is a very serious problem that can affect absolutely anyone at absolutely any age. I'm concerned about it, and if called upon, if there is any way that I can be of assistance, I will help combat alcohol addiction. This is not the answer. Curtailing personal liberty and personal freedom is not the answer.